Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Language of Leadership. I'm your host, Chuck Marting. You know, in our last couple of episodes, we've dived into the pillars of success and explored the insights of David L. Cook and his influential book, Greatness. Now, if you have not been able to order the book, Greatness, I would highly encourage doing it. It's a great book. It's a short read. It won't take you very long, but it's got some profound areas within that book that are going to make you sit back and cause some time for reflection and understanding, and probably some thought that will go into that in helping you to become an even better leader. But today, I want to expand on what we have learned by focusing on a crucial aspect of that book in Greatness. And that is, in us as a leader, we have to nurture our learning and our mental toughness. So, mental toughness is the one thing that I feel is missing in a lot of society today. It's missing in a lot of leadership. It's missing in how we conduct ourselves. And so I just want to touch on it a little bit today. Now, mental toughness is the ability to reach your potential in the face of adversity and interference, and also in change. So it isn't ingrained in our DNA, it's cultivated. And it's cultivated through the choices that we make every single day, both in preparation and sometimes in the heat of the moment. But today we're going to explore these choices and the strategies that can transform challenges into stepping stones for success. You know, David L. Cook presents a compelling framework in his book. He talks about mental toughness through choices defined by statements like, I won't, I can't, I like to, I'll try, I can, and I will. Now, each choice then leads us down a different path. Some towards resilience, others towards resignation. So let's break down these a little bit and see how they apply to our daily leadership roles. So, for instance, saying I will. It's a declaration of a commitment. Okay, it's about embracing pressure and aligning yourself in your quest and for your quest for greatness. Now, think about the last time you faced a tough decision or a high pressure situation. How did you respond? Did you see it as an obstacle, or was it an opportunity to prove your mental and your growth? Now, I recently have read another book, and it's a very insightful book, the book on mental toughness by Andy Frisella. Now, Andy, in his book, describes the 2%. The 2%, those who not only seek success, but then they actually achieve it. This resonated deeply with me. It reminded me of all the exceptional leaders that I've met, all the leaders I've seen that are striving to make a mark, not just in their careers, but in their lives for those that they lead. Now, Andy's book emphasizes the importance of living with our eyes wide open, being aware of the diverse experiences and challenges that others face. Now, this awareness can dramatically enhance our leadership by fostering empathy and understanding. Now, we do then apply these insights practically sometimes. Sometimes we don't. But David L. Cook suggests that embracing pressure and practicing for emergencies will align with our experiences. And it also helped me in relating to this through my experiences in law enforcement. Now, I'll give you an example that, each and every night before I went to work, I'd mentally rehearse scenarios that I might encounter that night. And this not only prepared me for the actual events, but it also built my confidence and my mental resilience that if something should happen, I would know what to do because I'd gone over it hundreds of thousands of times and running through scenarios in my mind. I knew what I would do. I knew how I would handle that. So I would say the same thing would go for you as a leader to be able to picture those situations that you might find yourself in with your team, whether it's somebody constantly being late to work. Maybe it's somebody who's challenging your authority as a leader. Maybe it's somebody that's testing your team, and now you have to step in and be the person that's going to be able to impart wisdom on both sides and bring peace to that situation. There's all kinds of different situations that can come into play as we encounter different aspects of leadership. Now, when I did this, it helped me to be better prepared because I felt like I've already been there and I've already done that. And now I'm just going through the motions. I've already set the stage and now it's coming to play it out and to be able to realize it in front of my team. Leaders, welcome to the Alliance Mastermind Group, your exclusive gateway to leadership excellence inspired by the visionary Napoleon Hill. In this mastermind, we believe leadership is about more than just titles. It's about realizing your dreams. So I want you to picture a close-knit community of leaders, each dedicated to helping you turn your visions into reality. You know, throughout history, mastermind groups have been the cornerstone of leadership success. Now it's your chance to become part of this legacy. The Alliance Mastermind Group is not just about support. It's about actively working together to ensure your leadership journey is extraordinary. Our comprehensive approach includes cutting-edge training sessions tailored to amplify your leadership skills. This is more than just a group. It's like having your own executive board invested in your progress and your success. Imagine having a team where each member is genuinely invested in seeing you achieve your goals. Are you ready to transform your leadership journey? Apply now using the link in the description of this video and secure your place among the chosen 10. The Alliance Mastermind Group, where leadership dreams are nurtured. Take the first step towards the future where your visions become reality. Your journey starts now. Now, what about what David L. Cook talks about painting a mental masterpiece? You know, every morning, if you take just a few minutes to envision your day, that is what he's talking about. What challenges are you going to face that day? How are you going to handle them? This mental exercise can set the tone for success, and it is such a powerful tool for cultivating your mental toughness and having you prepared for what may come. Now, I want to challenge you. I want you to think about mental choices that you've made. How do they affect your leadership? How does it affect your ability to handle adversity with your team? I'd love to hear your stories or even questions on this topic. I want you to share them with us and let's explore together how we can all become tougher and more resilient leaders in developing that mental toughness. Now, before we go, I want to share a quick story with you. Something that really resonated with me when I was thinking about this topic that I wanted to bring to you today. You see, a few months back, I started an experiment where I'd smile at strangers just to see what their reactions would be. The response was profound. A simple act of kindness, smile. It changed the demeanor instantly with people I came in contact with. And it reminded me of the impact that we can have on others with just a small gesture, just an acknowledgement of respect, a smile. It was incredible. So my challenge is for you to have your own smile contest to see what difference you make in other people's life, not by saying any words, just by looking at somebody and smiling, and watch what happens. I think it will be an experience that you'll be very glad that you took me up on this challenge. It has changed my life. It's something that I constantly do now. And I do it without even thinking now because I've had so much fun with it. So as you go about your week, remember this. In the face of adversity, our choice isn't just to survive, but to thrive. Embrace the challenges, paint your own masterpiece, and trust in your talent. If you didn't have that talent, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in right now. This is going to help you develop a stronger relationship with your team, and it's going to help you in your leadership journey. So I want to thank you for joining me today on this episode of The Language of Leadership. Next week, I want to explore another dimension of leadership that promises to elevate your skills, and it's going to help incite your ideas and your understanding even further. So until then, lead with courage and lead with heart. Take care.